Hello, good evening. Almost getting midnight here in Pakistan. I got rid of everything by posting that since my country is in trouble, political or whatever, I'm not I'm no more posting about Palestine, Gaza, Israel issue. And I've been changing mind all these days. I am not ashamed at changing minds because it is how you get better in thinking. I never stop. I keep investigating, keep thinking, keep reading, and I never get shy of just saying, sorry, I was wrong. Ego is not a problem in academic issues, or else you remain where you were always. In all this Gaza Israel conflict or Palestine Israel conflict since last, just 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I have been very uneasy mentally. I've been taking some sedative tablets, and now, incidentally, I knowingly made many friends from all the world, from America, from India, from Israel, from everywhere. No, when I was just making friends with them, I was not a Pakistani only. I was just making friends with them, believe me. And now, as a human, because I just consider these lines imaginary lines. Today I posted that since I'm busy with the problems in my country, my civil military bureaucracy, my corrupt politicians, this or that, I'm busy on my home front. So I'm leaving discussing Gaza, Israel, bombing, etc. Then I just went out after many days because I get out of my room or home after a fortnight or a month. The children were smiling, they're laughing, playing. And since I've got no children or no wife, etc., but I have children as nephews, nieces, and small children, they're all happy, they're all safe. And then I was in market. By the way, I brought many of my Facebook friends to the market also. Some of them are Jews. And these ladies and these men both saw the peaceful markets in Pakistan, and it was the dead of night, and there was no danger of anything. No one had a courage to. Why? Please don't take it in just a nonsense of a person who happens to be your Facebook friend. When in 1998, it was May 1998, Pakistan had nuclear explosions, became a nuclear power. I was the person against it. But the bombing and death of children in Gaza, though there was a tragic incident, very tragic incident before it in Israel, made me rethink it. I'm thankful to the Pakistan army and the then civilian leadership, then Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, who just started it, Nawaz Sharif, everyone who just, Dr. Kadir, as Dr. Abul Kalam and other in India, I'm really thankful that both India and Pakistan are nuclear powers. They have a deterrence. I felt easy. I saw my children were not getting bombed. I was not being bombed. The hospitals were safe. The markets were safe. You look at an idea. There is an organized so-called democratic state of Israel versus what you called a prohibited and terrorist organization, and the acts of the terrorist organizations and the acts of the civilian democratic civilized state are same, but no, not same. Look at the hospitals of Gaza. Look at the people dying, mothers dying, children dying, and the and the injured cannot be treated because the medicines are on the Rafah crossing. Israel, Biden, and all the civilized, great democratic leaders of France, Britain, and all don't allow it. Who are you punishing? My beloved IDF soldiers, when they order you, sorry, to bomb a hospital, and when you're aware that even if there are three, four terrorists over there are hundreds of children and hundreds of women over there, don't bomb those hospitals. I was really I committed a crime by posting that since there's no so much justice in Pakistan, so I'm just busy with the Pakistan and I'm not condemning Gaza. People forgot even Holocaust. People forgot how many Israeli children, Israeli people died in the callous onslaught of Hamas some weeks ago. What is Hamas? Not arguably, but authentically, categorically, it was created by you. I mean, not you, not the people. Telling the establishment of Israel to counter Yasser Arafat. Yasser Arafat was not an angel. Edward Said, who was a Christian Palestinian, renowned Orientalist, tells in one of his columns in Dawn, that time I wrote in Dawn, he just says that my books that were in favor of Palestine were banned by Yasser Arafat and people could buy them from the markets of Israel. See, you have good record. You are good people. You are educated people. And you are being criticized, condemned, and people calling you names because no, I have no hesitation to call. Some criminals are ruling you. Let me say it. Because I just take no penny from anyone except my elder brother, except my sisters. My nieces are, I mean, just earning too much. They give me money. I don't get a penny from the state of Pakistan even. I give it taxes. So I have no reservation about saying anything about Pakistan even. Yeah, about this. I'm not a traitor. I will not say against the state of Pakistan, but saying anything about the government or any institute. But same thing I'm saying to you. Since I get nothing from Israel, from that Biden who lost his son, young son, and who he cried for when he was going to take oath of the American president, he forgot it. All of them proved to be killers, and not simply killers, child killers. You know what image emerges when the IDF comes into mind? I'm sorry. Many of my friends are in IDF and love them. What are they assigned to do makes them child eating demons. How could anyone imagine that a community? Jews that was undergoing the worst atrocity of the history, Holocaust, in the 1940s, would commit worst atrocities when they come in power. You see, I'm a person against nuclear, just arsenal, but I'm in favor of it. I'm against posting, saying anything against any army, but now I see it. It means that if you can make me radical, I'm not praising myself because I am against war since I was born. But now I pray that someone comes down from the earth, descend from the earth, and stop these soldiers from killing the children. You are killing children. This is an excuse. You see the beautiful picture behind me. My family also wears jeans. We Muslims are not animals. We have got wonderful people among us. Many liberal girls, men. But the history at this time of history, you have been our just uh, my Jew friends. No, I'm just directly talking to them. Remember when we were together in Spain, when we were the rulers, Muslims, and you were our ministers, and we just treated you wonderfully. And what happened when the Christians? I'm not against Christian, but I'm telling something about history. What happened? Do you remember the Christians' acquisitions? Do you remember how they treated you when they just captured Spain? Do you remember the Crusades when, in one of the Crusades, the Christians, when attacked Jerusalem, Muslims and Jews fought together hand in hand as brothers in arms? And when the Christians won the battle and entered the Jerusalem, so many people were killed that there was blood on the roads and in the streets, which was, I think, it was draining. And 5,000 plus Jews took asylum in a synagogue. Children, women, and your Christians brothers in arms, the fathers of Biden and all these people burnt that synagogue, and all those 5,000 Jews, children, women were burnt alive. It is never like this. You say that if one Jew dies, it means 200 Muslims, because we are too many. We should be killed. No. One human is equal to one human. One leg is equal to one child is equal to one child. Don't go to the 2 billion and 2 million and 1 million, these formula. There's going to be a cruelty. Just imagine. In the time when Jews were terrorists under the colonial British rule in Palestine, you committed some bomb blasts also. And just imagine you would be in Gaza. And one of your groups, there were terrorist organization of Jews, I don't want to name them, it will become very hateful, hate speech. Uh, for example, some Jews would go and bomb the British. They would come back and start bombing Gaza. Just imagine the children, the women are Jews. How would you look at it? Look at the hospitals. Look at the road. Look at the houses. No. Children, injured children are being operated upon without painkillers, and they are being asked to recite Quran. Do you think if you kill my child, I will ever become friends with you? You are creating eternal enemies. It's not you, it's the people who wanted it. I mean, COVID 19, 9/11, and this event of the Hamas attack, these are created by the same forces. The Ukraine tragedy is a handmade tragedy. Listen to me, you beautiful soldiers of IDF. A corrupt person. I'm not again. I posted in favor of Netanyahu. He's a good statesman. He's a good politician, but he's a criminal also. Hence his dispute with the Supreme Court of Israel. So please think again. Don't call everyone who speaks for peace or for not killing the children anti-Semitic. Arabs are also Semite, by the way. And you know, in the recent survey, only 2% Saudi Arabians are in favor of Israel. These are despotic regimes where the kings and the despots decide the things. They hate you. And then you question, why do they hate us? No, I'm not just jeering at you. These are the reasons. Now I come to another phenomenon. I love Israel, but not the settler colonial Israel. I tell you, who is a settler? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. A person is sitting peacefully in America, Germany, Russia. He has a wonderful home. All of a sudden, he thinks, I have a promised land. I should go there. You give them incentives. You give them land. You give them security. You give them arms. And he comes, and the people who are Aboriginal over here, when I say about Aboriginal people, the Palestinians, the real people of Palestine, you go thousands of years back. No, 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 no. Look at only 100 or 200 years ago. The keys of their homes. Palestinians have the keys of their homes in their pockets, and you are sitting in their homes. This is a modern tragedy. Take it in modern terms. Now, I was defining a settler. He says that I'm sitting in America. I should go to Israel, live there. He comes here with family. He's given arms and ammunition, security, wonderful home, incentives, money, and he just snatches the property of others. And this is going on, going on, going on. The map is changing and changing. But what I want to say is that first of all, that settler is a fool. And second, the people who are just promoting it are, I will not call them fools. They are mad and bad because they are creating enemies for their next generations. How long will you just protect your children? How long will American ships come to just rescue you? You are dependent upon the foreign powers. Please try to make friends with your neighbor. And it was starting only a couple of years ago. Abraham Accords, you saw how UAE, Bahrain, and many other countries were joining the chorus of Abraham Accords, including me. I wrote poems for it. I was really hopeful for it. They want to make friends with you. Many of you might have gone to Dubai. Lauren Lipsky is my friend who calls me a terrorist supporter. She has also gone to Dubai. Were the Muslims animals? You yourself said on a post to me that they are good people. They are good people. And I want to just speak to some of my friends. And the best of them is Samantha Seeger, who is a worker, entrepreneur, and she is just rearing her son, and she is, I suppose that she is for peace, but she has been an IDF. It is not a crime. I want to ask her, is this killing meaningful? And now Mia, these days I'm just posting. I was, but we are friends. We are friends. I've been posting Mia. I want to ask Mia, killing children is good. Is there any policy that you may counter Hamas? You may save yourself without killing children? And then I say sorry to myself that I posted such thing. As long as anywhere in the world children and women are being killed and being tortured, I should not say that since there's peace in my country, I will not agitate against it. It is horrific. I'm really sorry for it. And by the by, I want to remind you it's not a religious post. If Christians were living in Gaza, Muslims, Hindus, Jews, I would be against the bombing and killing of them. This is called collateral damage. War against terrorism, since they bombed a place to kill a terrorist and 20 children were killed along with him, due to shame, they called them not 20 children, poor children have been killed. No, collateral damage. So such terminology cannot save you from your crimes, Mr. Biden. Your corruption in Ukraine created the Ukraine war. And that Zelensky, that clown, has got a global position. But clown is the worst. Zelensky is the worst because he killed his own nation. Same I will say about Netanyahu. He is a criminal, and in order to save himself, he started this process. And as far as Hamas is concerned, this is the most important thing that I'm telling you. I saw the security chief of Hamas. His name was Osama bin Hamdan or somewhat like that. I saw his interview. He, there was a devil in his eyes. He was happy on these attacks, even knowing that after his attacks, his criminal attacks on Israel, so many people were killed in Gaza or Palestine, whatever you call it, or West Bank. He was happy. There was a devil, Satan in his eyes. This I am saying about the security chief of Hamas. It means I've got no sympathy for any killer. I just want to say that as long as the killing is continuing anywhere in the world, don't do like me as I did today, since there's peace in Pakistan, since there are challenges in Pakistan, since there's question in Pakistan, I'm busy with Pakistan. I have my own home front and I don't want to just interrupt in the killings, in the tragedies in Gaza and Israel. I don't say that Israelis are not in trouble. They're in danger, they're in trouble. Since the death and destruction is far, far greater in Gaza, so all the attention is diverted towards Gaza. So be the great people. This Biden lives very far away from here. He's sitting secure. You should be good with your neighbors. And if some of your neighbors are not good, and if some are even terrorists, while they call themselves the freedom fighters and not for any wrong reasons, if some of them attack you, kill them in a fashion, in a way that may spare, that may spare the innocent people, the children and women. Be the great nation as you claim. And I noticed from my encounters in New York to my talk in Israel to my conversations that Jews are a great nation. And they proved it intellectually, spiritually, every way. So be great. Don't degenerate yourself on the impulse of the moment or on the saying of some criminal leaders. Thank you so much. I love you.